Broadview residents, I'm Fire Chief Tracy Kenny and welcome to Safety Saturdays. This Safety Saturday is about electrical fires and dryer fires. Enjoy the video.
Common causes of electrical fires: incorrectly installed wiring, overloading circuits by extension cord uses, defective plugs, switches, and outlets, misuse or poor maintenance of lighting. Warning signs of electrical issues in your home: flickering or dimming lights, switches or outlets that are hot to touch, discolored cords, outlets, and switches, repeatedly blown fuses, and tripped circuit breakers. How can you make it safe? Ensure your home meets current codes, have your home inspected and repair any issues, replace outdated or malfunctioning circuit breakers. Recent electrical fires: extension cords tucked in flooring and baseboards, overloaded power strips, not having a surge protector. Power strips versus surge protectors. The difference in the power strip is just an extension cord with a lot of outlets. That's all it is. A surge protector has another element inside that, in electrical terms, will clamp the surge. That means it will take the surge away from what's downstream, like your computer, your flat screen TV, your stereo, or other electronic products you don't want damaged. Now, let's tune into a video.
Blair Gilbert here for MrHardware.com and Gilbert's Pro Hardware in St. Clair Shores, here to talk about circuit overloading and electrical safety. Here we are in the shop, a little test stand set up with two heaters. I want to show you some little quick basics on electricity and what goes wrong around the house, especially when we have space heaters in the wintertime or too many window air conditioners in the summertime. Both those appliances draw an excessive amount of electricity very quickly. Volts, 120 volts around the house, times amps. This one little electric heater here is 8 amps, and it equals 9,600 watts. So now available in my house, I got 15 amp circuit breakers or 15 amp fuses. So 120 volts times 15 amps gives me 1,800 watts. And I just want to show what can go wrong when you're plugging stuff in. You don't realize that even though you're in two rooms, those two rooms could be on the same circuit. And if they are, that circuit, it only has 1,800 watts available. We set up our kilowatt meter here, and we turn on a heater, trying to keep that back bedroom warm. And here's my amps, 6.4 amps. We can go to watts real quick just to show you. That's 771 watts. But I'm really interested in the amperage because I have 15 amp wiring feeding my rooms in my house. I have 15 amp breakers. I would like to add amps. And this little formula here, very basic, is to allow you, if your heater only tells you how many watts it is, you can divide it by your voltage, which is about 120 volts, to come up with how many amps, so you can make sure you don't add up more appliances than your circuit can stand. And we're also going to show a little product safety, because a lot of these power strips have breakers in them that are supposed to trip at 15 amps or 1,800 watts. I'm going to bring another heater online here. Bam! This tool is beeping because we're over 15 amps. We're in my shop. I have a 20 amp circuit. But notice, our little power strip did not trip the breaker. Here my two appliances are over my 15 amps. My house wiring in the wall could be getting warm. So we just showed how when we had two heaters online, we could generate up to 20 amps worth of load. Your house wiring is rated, typically, all your rooms except for a kitchen and a laundry room is rated for 15 amps. That's why there's 15 amp circuit breakers. So the power goes over 15 amps, it shuts off, you unplug one of your appliances, you turn it back on, it's all good. This is saving your life. That's why we don't like people putting in fuses larger than 15 amps in a circuit in the house unless it is a designated circuit like a kitchen or a laundry. Other than that, all these older homes are all wired for 15 amps. The breakers to protect you, and You just have to know that everything adds. You just can't keep plugging things in. Be aware, you overload a circuit, the wires in the wall can get warm. So as you overload a circuit, the electricity, excess electricity traveling through a wire gets the wire heated up. It gets heated up, you get hot, it can start a fire. It's going to start a fire in the wall, somewhere where you don't know. Sometimes it takes and melts the plugs, where your plug plugs in to the receptacle. You'll see plugs getting burned and ends getting charred. These are all signs that you're overloading a circuit. Be aware that you can only have typically one large appliance, one hair dryer through the circuit at a time. If you overload it and you trip the breaker, just be aware that you've got too many appliances on that circuit. Quick safety tip from MrHardware.com.
For more information about electrical cord and surge protectors, go to ul.com. Fire safety, dryer fire prevention. Have your dryer installed and serviced by a professional. Do not use your dryer without a lint filter. Make sure you clean the lint filter before or after each load of laundry. Remove lint that has collected around the drum. Make sure the right plug and outlet are used, that the machine is connected properly. Follow the manufacturer's operating instructions and don't overload your dryer. Turn the dryer off if you leave home or when you go to bed. Dryer maintenance. Make sure the air exhaust vent pipe is not restricted and the outdoor vent flap will open when the dryer is operating. Once a year or more often if you notice that it is taking longer than normal for your clothes to dry. Clean lint out of the vent pipe or have a dryer lint removal service do it for you. Check for lint behind the dryer and in the back of the dryer. Call a professional. Let's tune into another video.
Excuse me, Dan, but you should never plug a major appliance into an extension cord. Good job, Dan. Damaged cords can erupt into sparks and cause a fire. Use light bulbs with the correct wattage and fix damaged cords. That's great, Dan. Never place anything that can burn over a lamp. Good job, Dan. Now, stay safe. Life isn't a cartoon. There are thousands of electrical fires each year. Don't be a doofus. Learn more about preventing fires at nfpa.org.
Purpose of a fire extinguisher. There's two functions. One, to control or extinguish small or incipient stage fires. And two, to protect evacuation routes that a fire may block directly or indirectly with smoke or burning smoldering materials. Match your fire extinguisher to the type of fire you are anticipating. Heat source plus physical state equal type of fire extinguisher. 6 types of fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers should be appropriately matched to work environment. Use the symbols to quickly identify the type of fire extinguisher. There are 6 types of fire extinguishers listed below. Healthcare fire safety. There are 4 essential steps to take if you discover a fire: rescue, alarm, contain, extinguish. General procedures for responding to a fire. Sound the alarm and call the fire department if appropriate. Identify a safe evacuation path before approaching the fire. Do not allow the fire, heat, or smoke to come between you and your evacuation path. Select the appropriate type of fire extinguisher. Discharge the extinguisher within its effective range using the pass technique: pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. Back away from an extinguished fire in case it flames up again. Evacuate immediately if the extinguisher is empty and a fire is not out. Evacuate immediately if the fire progresses beyond the incipient stage. When is it safe to fight a fire? Is the fire too big? Is the air safe to breathe? Is there a safe evacuation path? When is it not safe to fight a fire? Is the fire too big? Is the air safe to breathe? Is there a safe evacuation path? How to extinguish a small fire using the pass technique. Pull the pin. This will also break the tamper seal. Aim. Aim low, pointing the extinguisher nozzle or its horn or hose at the base of the fire. Remember, do not touch the plastic discharge horn on CO2 extinguishers. It gets very cold and may damage skin. Squeeze the handle to release extinguishing agent. Sweep from side to side at the base of the fire until it appears to be out. Watch the area. If the fire reignites, repeat step 2 through 4. If you have the slightest doubt about your ability to fight a fire, evacuate immediately. Pick up the fire extinguisher with your least favorite hand. Support the bottom with your stronger hand. Quickly check the pressure gauge. Pull the pin straight out. Know what you are looking for. A fully charged fire extinguisher has the arrow in the green section. Remove the nozzle from the clip. Hold the nozzle with your strong hand. Carry the extinguisher with your opposite hand. Squeeze the handle gently to test the extinguisher. Begin your approach from a safe distance. Aim at the base of the fire. Sweep back and forth to cover the width of the fire. Does your facility have a sprinkler system? Never put yourself in danger. Let the sprinkler system do its job. Look up. Do you see these?
Hi there, my name is Martin Scafidi. I'm the fire inspector for Broadview Fire Department. Today I will be teaching a tutorial for fire extinguishing, what to do and what not to do. So enjoy the video. Hi, Class A, this is my water can. All right, this is what not to use. Not all water cans look like that. They should look like that, but not all of them do. This is my Class ABC extinguisher. It is a dry powder so that it will absorb all the heat. All right? Alright, there's a little bit of flame there, right? I'm going to go ahead and do this twice. See, there is just a little bit of flame. So when you go up to your fire extinguisher, this is the wrong fire extinguisher, alright? Go up to the fire extinguisher, you aim, you point, and you tread. That actually extinguished it. Now, the reason why it extinguished is because it was a tiny fire. If it's so small, then yes, the water extinguisher will extinguish it because it absorbs it. Alright, this is going to be a bigger fire. There we go. Alright, same thing. don't want to spray you guys. As you can see, it makes things a lot worse. Grab the right one, you make sure that you got the right action and pass. Yeah. Make sure that you pull. Aim. Make sure that you aim. Squeeze. And squeeze. When you squeeze, you want to make sure that you squeeze.
Great job.
When you sweep, like I said before, make sure that you aim for the face. Don't aim for the flames. Aim for the face. When you are going to extinguish, make sure that when you back up and when you exit, that you're always looking at the flame. You never want to turn yourself away from the actual flame itself, okay? Because when you turn, that can ignite again. So after you get done extinguishing, you can go ahead and leave, but back up and make sure that it's extinguished and call 911 and get out of there. All right? Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for our first Safety Saturday. Our Safety Saturdays will be the first Saturday of every month, unless we note otherwise. October, the first Saturday, we have something going on within the village, so you'll see us the following week, October 8th. Thanks for joining us.